welcome back to another weekly roundup. Now, I know you may be like, girl, why are we in your bathroom? We are in my bathroom because I got done traveling today and I feel like my skin is freaking out and I needed to do a mask. And I said, you know what? Why don't we kill two birds with one stone? Why don't we do a mask? Why don't we talk about all the shit that there is to talk about this week and just get into it? We're gonna get real friendly, okay? I'm using the Fenty Skin Cookies and Clean. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I went and got this because I heard Kid Fury talk about it on the read. I've never used any of Fenty Skin. So if this does not agree with my skin, then we will be taking it back. Love you, Riri, but I don't have time. And this is a detox face mask. Yeah, it's supposed to do all the things. So we're going to go ahead and try it. Now, there's plenty to talk about this week. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to start with. And this is just a Sonia Kashuk spatula thing. I don't like dipping my nails into this shit. But let's go ahead and get started with... I don't even want to say this lady's name because I feel like it's like Beetlejuice. But interesting. Anyways. So, was it Thursday? Wednesday? One of the days this week, Tasha K got onto the Twitter, and I just really don't understand how she hasn't learned a lesson. But she claimed to have been contacted by a young lady who said she was having an affair with Chris Bassett. Yes, Candace Dillard Bassett's husband. Now, if y'all are anything like me, I don't believe anything that Tasha K says. Like, if you know, you know, right? But she was alleging that she spoke to the girl. The girl was under the influence, high, something, while she spoke to her. But the girl claimed that she had been having an affair with Chris and that she had an abortion with this baby. And that Tasha K would be going live and revealing the receipts. Now, if it looks like I'm looking behind y'all, I am, because that's where the mirror is. Now, baby, when I tell y'all, it quite literally, I don't want to say it set Twitter ablaze, but I have just never seen so many people eager for someone to get cheated on. The Robin fans, oh, they were, and listen, if you're a Robin fan and this wasn't you, obviously this doesn't apply to you, but the Robin fans that have been waiting to get at Candace, oh, they were celebrating. They were like, oh, let's see how y'all treat affairs now that it's your fave. First the fuck of all, I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for me, right? I wasn't celebrating that Robin got cheated on. I was not celebrating that Robin got cheated on. However, Juan has a history of cheating on Robin. So if y'all mad at anybody, talk to y'all fave's king. He was one up in nail shops. He was the one at the casino paying for people's hotel rooms because they lost their card. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, no one was hoping that I don't think anybody was hoping that Robin was getting cheated on. It's just when it came to the surface, people were like, of course, because why? He cheated on her before and they've already been divorced. So that's why. But I said, since when do we believe Tasha K? I'm sorry. I just find it funny that everyone knows how, you know, what's going on with this lady and her spreading misinformation about people and the consequences of that. And then all of a sudden she puts out one tweet and everybody wants to be like, oh, it's true. And trust me, I'm not saying that there's no way in hell Candace cheated on Chris. I'm just saying I'm not believing this rumor, okay? Because of who it came from, I'm going to need some hard evidence. So I did not watch the live. However, a couple people on Twitter did. And of course, they were willing to give the rundown and pay Cardi B's restitution. I think I used that word wrong. At least I can admit it. Pay Cardi B's, put some money in a Cardi B's bank that Tasha K owe her. Anyways, pretty much the girl was under the influence. No real receipts were brought forward. And she was, the Twitter streets were saying that the evidence of the abortion looked like it was paperwork found online. I don't know. I've never looked up abortion paperwork online. I don't know. So that was one thing. And then I guess she was asked to like call him, and she said no. And this was my thing. When asked why she was coming forward, allegedly, according to the people recapping this on Twitter, when asked why she was coming forward with this information, this lady said, because Candace is mean to Ashley. So let me get this right. You had an affair with this man who is married, who you know is married, got, allegedly, became a child with him, had an abortion, and then you're coming forward with it because Candace is mean to Ashley on Real Housewives of Potomac. That don't sound fishy to anybody else? Okay. Then she goes on, of course, to say like Candace is a nasty woman and he doesn't want to be with her. It's like the tale as old as time. Stuff that we've all heard before, you know, oh, she's a terrible woman. And not just Candace. Like, people have said this before about women since the dawn of time. Like, oh, of course he cheated on her. She's a mean woman. Y'all don't know that lady. I have to say, we don't know that lady. Do I think Sai is mean on Real Housewives of New York? Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, I don't know her. I'm not gonna come forward with anything because she's mean to someone else. If she was mean to me, maybe I would say it, but mean to somebody else that I don't know? No. So, it was a chop, right? Candace didn't even respond. She went on tweeting for her Grammy consideration. And, you know, I found this funny too. A lot of people were like, oh, so she's not going to address anything? She's not going to address anything? Would y'all address that? Would y'all address that? I just really need us to put ourselves in a position sometimes. Rumors run rampant, right? There's always a rumor. Would you address every single rumor about you? Would you? I feel like Nene. I ask you, is that a coincidence? But for real, like, I just was like, I don't think I would say anything either. I don't know. Don't nobody come forward with rumors like that about me. Nobody cares about me. You know what I mean? So it's kind of come and went. However, the girl has done lives on Instagram, I saw. And when she spoke with Tasha K, apparently she was under the influence. And then like the clips of the live that I saw that she was on, she seemed to be, I don't know for a fact, under the influence. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, the videos that I saw from those lives, rough, okay? Somebody was like, what is your reason for doing this? Like, why are you doing this? She was like, because I want a white picket fence. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like somebody who maybe is not well, who really loves the show, and it's giving swim fan. It's giving Stan, okay, of the show. It's giving wants to be in on the action. So, again, I state, would I be shocked if Chris has cheated on Candace? No, because man, you know what I mean? Men be many. What did Whitney say from Love Island? These men be shape-shifting. Facts. I'm never going to be surprised if a man cheats. I'm just not. But I don't think it's this. Okay, so, moving on. Let me take a sip of wine before we get into these two. Will and Jada. And I say Will and Jada because I need y'all to understand something about me. I'm going to stick up for my girlies. I'm going to stick beside them. I'm standing with women, right? I can no longer say that Jada, you know, oh, y'all don't blame Will for nothing. Y'all don't blame Will. I'm sure that Will Smith has done his part in their marriage to, you know, do things. A marriage is two people. And I know that people are saying that Will wrote a book and disclosed this information. We just didn't care. Let me just say this. Will doesn't go on the publicity tours that Jada goes on. People can say that, oh, it's Will Smith, he's like a big star, blah, blah, blah. The publicity, one thing I will give Jada, she knows how to do publicity. She knows how to cause conversation and get people to like want to read or watch or, you know, consume whatever she's selling. She's great at it. She said that her and Will have been separated since 2016. Okay, cool. I don't think anybody was really shocked by that. My thing personally was, it's not even the slap. I'm not surprised that I still don't care about the slap. I I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you slapped somebody you not even married or you're separated from. Nar. I know if me and my husband get divorced and I have bared his children, he better slap the fuck out of somebody talking shit about me still. But my thing was when she said, I was shocked that he called me his wife right before the slap because we haven't referred to each other as husband and wife hadn't referred to each other as husband and wife in so long. And I said, now Jadakins, Jader, I understand that y'all have not in your personal lives, but you showed up to this red carpet and every other red carpet y'all been at together, knowing that you have not told us, the public, that y'all are separated. And you show up together, not like, and it's not like we know these things. Last time we checked, y'all was married, you had an entanglement, and that was that. Y'all continue to show up to things together. So please don't do that, okay? I was just like, Jada, you can, okay? My other thing is her continuing to talk about Tupac. I know that it's a memoir, so I know she's going to talk about it, and that's part of her life. But I saw that, again, she knows what she's doing. I saw that she said, she revealed that Tupac had alopecia as well, because I believe she has alopecia. Jada, that's not your information to be telling babes. I don't, I'm sorry. I said, now, why are we talking about Tupac having alopecia? I'm a person that likes to let people rest in peace. I hate when folks try and be like, oh, quiet as it's kept. If Aaliyah were still alive, there would be no Beyonce. Let the woman rest. Let's not talk about what ifs. God rest her soul. She's been gone. We're not going to talk about, oh, there would be no Beyonce. Beyonce was going to be Beyonce no matter what. Her and Aaliyah would have been comrades. I'm not going to speak. You know what I mean? It's just, I really hate when people don't let people rest. And I don't like when people don't let people rest and then rewrite history. I'm not saying Jada should rewrite history. I'm just saying in general. So that was that. And listen, I just want Will and Jada to take us out of the chat. I really do. I'm not going to dive too much more into my Will and Jada thoughts. Maybe if I create a Patreon one day, I will, because I need that behind a paywall. I don't want to engage in discourse with the mass public about that one, because everybody got their think pieces about Will and Jada, me included, but I'm gonna keep mine in the tank. I think that's gonna wrap up everything I had to talk about. I was just going through my list really quickly and I did not see anything. However, one thing did pop into my mind. We got the little short trailer of the Real Housewives of New York reunion. Everybody is crying, which irritates me, because if everybody's crying, who's yelling? You know what I mean? If everybody's crying, who's reading a bitch down? But one thing that irritated the shit out of me from the trailer, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt and see what happens. Uba and Bryn start going at it, it looks like. And Bryn says something to the effect of, you may put people in the... Or no, let me back it up. Uba says, maybe you don't know how to be loved. That seems to, in the trailer, have triggered Bryn. And she's like, you better back that up, blah, blah, blah. She said, you may put people in the hospital, but I put people in the funeral home. One, I want to say, how hilarious to make a funeral home reference when you're dressed like somebody's widow. Okay? The doilies, it's a lot. But also, I cannot stand when bitches who actually aren't going to fight talk about fighting. I cannot see Uba or Bryn coming to, you know. But if I had to guess who was going to win, I don't even think, I'm going to be honest with you. I know Bryn's from Indiana, and I know bitches from Indiana. They scrappy, okay? I get that. But I think Bryn is a little removed from Indiana now. She's been in New York a minute, right? She's been playing up somebody's rich wife for a while. Like, do you remember how to get scrappy? Do you remember how to get Indiana scrappy? I want to know. I want to know. Uba, she been through some things. So, I don't know. She might, but she's a model. If I was a model, I'm not putting myself in any situation that mess up my face. My moneymaker? Nar. So, I was like, okay, y'all need to calm down. because y'all are not about to fight. And Brain, you don't put nobody in a funeral home, girl, please. Please. That's all I have for this week. It was going to be a short one either way. Those were just the things I wanted to get off my chest. I was hoping that I was going to be done with this mess so I could show y'all, but I was reading it and it says use 2 to 3 times per week. I can tell you right now, that's probably not going to happen for me, but I'll try and I'll get back to y'all on how I feel about it. Anyways, don't forget to comment and like and subscribe. Like per usual, if you have anything that you want to talk about in the comments, I'll be there. Also, if you have anything you want me to touch on throughout the week, just come to the little comment section and let me know and I will touch on it. Y'all know where to follow me on all my other socials. It's going to be Who Asked Zell on TikTok, Who Asked Me Podcast on Instagram, and of course my podcast is Who Asked Me. It's on Apple and Spotify. All right, talk to y'all later.